Luca Doncic has only been in Los Angeles for a couple of months, yet he's already making waves, breaking records, and reminding everyone in the NBA why he's one of the most talented players of his time. When the Lakers pulled off the blockbuster trade that landed Doncic in purple and gold, fans were left speechless. No one saw Dallas parting ways with their cornerstone player, especially not mid-season, and certainly not to a historic rival like the Lakers. But that's exactly what unfolded. And since his arrival, Luca has been nothing short of sensational. Let's rewind to December. During a high-profile Christmas Day game against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Doncic strained his left calf. The injury sidelined him for several weeks. While he was still recovering, the Mavericks stunned fans and analysts alike by choosing to hit the reset button. They sent Luca to the Lakers in one of the most shocking trades in recent memory. Now, fast forward to today, and the Lakers are thrilled with the move. In just 25 games wearing a Lakers jersey, Doncic has already cemented his place in the team's history books. His latest accomplishment? Historic. After a dominant performance against the Oklahoma City Thunder, Luca became the first Lakers guard since Kobe Bryant in 2013 to log the most 30-point games in a single season. Let that sink in. This is a franchise that's had some of the greatest scorers in league history. And now, Luca's name is right alongside Kobe's. In Sunday's matchup, Luca dazzled once again. He poured in 30 points on an efficient 11 for 20 shooting night, grabbed 7 rebounds, dished out 6 assists, and added 2 steals, all in just 37 minutes. It was classic Luca, just in a new uniform, controlling the game and making it look easy. And that wasn't even his first record in LA. Back in March, Luca set a new franchise mark for most three-pointers made in a single month. His deep shooting has added another level to his scoring threat, stretching defenses and punishing opponents from everywhere on the court. Since joining the Lakers, Luca has scored 30 or more in 13 of his 25 appearances, meaning he's hit that elite mark in more than half his games. He's only been held under 20 points 5 times, which is remarkable, especially considering he's recovering from injury and adapting to a new squad. Let's look at his numbers since the trade. Luca is averaging 27.3 points, 7.7 assists, 8.3 rebounds, and 1.6 steals per game. He's shooting 42.1% from the field and 35.8% from beyond the arc, while playing just over 35 minutes per night. These are superstar stats, and he's only 26, just stepping into his prime. And now, he's doing it on one of the grandest stages in sports. The Lakers didn't just add a great player, they brought in a once-in-a-generation talent who's already being seen as the franchise's future face. And expectations? They're sky high. This is LA, Hollywood, championship banners, spotlight pressure, and legendary shadows. Wearing this jersey means stepping into a legacy. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and now LeBron James. But Luca doesn't look intimidated. If anything, he looks like he belongs. He's embraced the pressure and is thriving under the spotlight. Whether he's hitting clutch shots, running the offense, or energizing the Crypto.com arena crowd, Luca is all in on being a Laker. With the playoffs approaching, all eyes are on him. The Lakers aim to make a serious playoff run, and they'll need Luca at his best. Chemistry with his teammates is improving with each game, and momentum is on their side. If Luca stays healthy and the supporting cast steps up, the Lakers could become a major postseason threat. This team still has veteran experience, championship grit, and now a young star ready to carry the torch. Luca Doncic was already a superstar in Dallas, but in Los Angeles, he has the chance to become a legend. Based on what we've seen so far, he's on that path. Buckle up, Lakers fans. The The Luca era has officially begun. And if these first 2 months are any sign, it's going to be unforgettable. We've now reached the final stretch of the regular season. Every second, every possession, and every decision matters more than ever. For the Lakers, the stakes are enormous. They're battling it out in one of the most tightly contested Western Conference races in years. It's no longer just about making the playoffs. It's about pride, legacy, and positioning. The margin between securing a top 6 seed and dropping into the play-in tournament is razor thin. With only 4 games remaining, the pressure couldn't be higher. The path ahead is anything but easy. First up, the Lakers head to Oklahoma City to face the Thunder, a young, hungry team that's already clinched a playoff berth but is still chasing the top seed. They're not coasting, they're fighting, and they'll look to send a message. A loss in OKC could seriously damage the Lakers' postseason hopes. Next, it's off to Dallas for one of the season's most emotional games. Luca returns to the city where he became a superstar. The Mavericks will surely look to spoil his return, and with both teams desperate for a win, expect fireworks. It might be the most intense game of the season. Then, the Lakers come back home for their final regular season game at Crypto.com Arena to face the Houston Rockets. Houston has already locked in their playoff spot, and their young core is red hot. They're dangerous, fearless, and have nothing to lose. The Lakers will need full support from their home crowd to pull out a win. Finally, they finish the season in Portland. The Trail Blazers have been eliminated, but they'll be looking to play spoiler. These are the kinds of games where surprises happen. Underdogs rise, favorites fall. Anything can happen. If the Lakers manage to win all 4 games, they could climb to the 3rd seed, earning home court advantage and a favorable matchup. But one bad game, one poor quarter, or a slow start could push them into the play-in. And in a single elimination format, no one's safe. The Western Conference is a battlefield. Teams from 3rd to 10th are separated by only a few games. There's no room for error. While the Thunder and Rockets are locked in, the rest, Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, Warriors, Mavericks, Kings, Suns, and Timberwolves, are fighting for their lives. Every win is gold. Every loss could be fatal. If the season ended today, the playoff matchups would be epic. The play-in tournament alone would be must-see TV. Timberwolves versus Grizzlies, Kings versus Mavericks. Win or go home. No second chances. And just beyond that chaos, a potential first-round clash between the Lakers and Warriors. Picture it: LeBron versus Steph, Luca versus Clay. 2 legendary franchises battling under the brightest lights. It would be a Hollywood script made for the postseason. But nothing is set in stone. The Lakers still control their fate. They've been building to this moment all season. The Doncic trade changed everything. He brought scoring, leadership, vision, and composure. He's averaging over 27 points, hitting clutch shots, and proving he belongs on this stage. Alongside him, LeBron James remains dominant, still defying age, still hunting one more title. Together, they've shown flashes of greatness. Now they need to put it all together. This final stretch will define their season. It's about belief, unity, and rising to the occasion. The Lakers were built to win now. The pieces are in place. The talent is real, but talent alone won't get it done. Now it's about heart. It's about grit. It's about closing strong. The fans feel it. The city feels it. The team is locked in and ready. So what's next? Who will they face? Where will they finish? Will they rise or will they fall? We're days away from finding out. But one thing is clear: the battle has begun. The war for the West is underway. And the Lakers? They're not backing down. Not now. Not ever. Because in Los Angeles, it's never just about making the playoffs. It's always about winning it all. The recent win over the Thunder reignited hopes for a deep postseason push. But even with the momentum, there's a sense that the roster still needs one more piece. The victory didn't erase the inconsistency the team has dealt with. With championship dreams still alive, the front office might be eyeing another big move. Bringing Luca to LA was a massive decision. It gave the team an elite scorer and playmaker, someone who can lead the offense and create for others. But there were trade-offs. The Lakers lost some front-court depth. Defensively, they lack a strong interior anchor. Offensively, they could use a big who can shoot and protect the rim. This brings Kristaps Porzingis into the conversation. At 7 feet 2 inches, he's one of the league's most unique big men. When healthy, he's a nightmare matchup. He can shoot from outside, block shots, and run the floor. This season, he's averaging close to 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game. His shooting stretches defenses and creates lanes for Luca and LeBron. He's not just a shooter, he's a legitimate rim protector. He's effective in pick and rolls and pick and pops, giving the Lakers another offensive layer. Picture him setting screens for Luca or LeBron. It would be tough for defenses to stop. Acquiring him won't be simple. Porzingis has a nearly $30 million salary next season. The Lakers might need a third team to help balance the deal, possibly absorbing salary in exchange for draft picks or expiring contracts. It's complicated, but not impossible, especially for a team like the Lakers that's always willing to make bold moves. But would Boston even consider trading Porzingis? They're a top team in the East. However, some reports hint that they may be open to adjustments due to injuries. If the right deal comes, they might listen. Also, Luca and Porzingis have history. They played together in Dallas, though their partnership never hit full stride. Since then, both have grown. Porzingis has even said better communication could have made a difference. A reunion in LA this time with LeBron might be their chance to finally click. The biggest question is health. Porzingis has battled injuries throughout his career. The Lakers would need confidence that he can stay available during the critical stretch. If he can, he might be the missing link that turns them from hopefuls into serious contenders. In terms of fit, a front court of LeBron, Luca, and Kristaps could be elite. All can shoot, pass, and dominate in different ways. Porzingis wouldn't need to carry the load. He'd just need to stay healthy and play his role. This move wouldn't just shift the Lakers, it could shake up the whole league. Opponents would have to rethink their game plans. The Lakers would become one of the NBA's most dangerous, versatile teams. The offseason is approaching, and time is ticking. The Lakers remain aggressive. They always aim high. If Porzingis becomes available, don't be surprised if LA is first in line. This franchise has always been built around stars. And when he's healthy, Kristaps Porzingis shines as bright as any of them.